What if I told you that the world's most beloved toy company almost went completely bankrupt not once, but twice, and that their biggest breakthrough came from a mistake that should have destroyed them? The Lego story isn't just about colorful plastic bricks, it's about a Danish carpenter who accidentally created a global empire worth over $7 billion. Today, you're about to discover how a simple wooden toy workshop transformed into the most powerful brand in the toy industry, survived near total collapse, and revolutionized how children and adults play forever. But here's the twist that nobody talks about. Lego's greatest innovation wasn't planned at all. Our story begins in 1932 in the small Danish town of Billund, where a struggling carpenter named old Kurt Christensen was facing financial ruin. The Great Depression had crushed his furniture business, and with a family to feed, Ole made a desperate decision that would change everything. He started crafting wooden toys in his tiny workshop, not because he had grand visions of toy empire, but simply because he needed to survive. Ole named his company Lego, combining the Danish words meaning play well. What he didn't know was that in Latin, the same combination accidentally meant I put together. This wasn't marketing genius, it was pure coincidence, but it would prove prophetic. For over a decade, Lego remained a small local business making wooden ducks, cars, and building blocks. But in 1947, Ole made a risky investment that his neighbors thought was insane. He purchased Denmark's first plastic injection molding machine, costing him more money than most people earned in years. Everyone said plastic toys were cheap garbage that would never replace quality wooden toys. They were wrong, but not immediately. Ole's first plastic toys were commercial disasters. The bricks wouldn't stick together properly, colors faded, and customers complained constantly. The company was hemorrhaging money, and Ole's family thought he'd made a terrible mistake. But Ole's son Godfred saw something others missed in those failing plastic bricks. Here's where the story takes its first incredible turn. In 1955, Godfred received a complaint letter that would accidentally spark a revolution. A customer wrote that Lego's building sets had no real system, no way to create something meaningful. Instead of dismissing this criticism, Godfred became obsessed with solving it. Working day and night, Godfred redesigned the basic Lego brick with a revolutionary clutch power system. These weren't just blocks anymore. They were precision-engineered pieces that could connect in countless combinations, while staying firmly together. But even Godfred had no idea how powerful his creation would become. The first major test came in 1958 when Lego launched their improved building system internationally. Initial sales were disappointing. Toy stores can understand why anyone would pay premium prices for plastic blocks. When wooden toys dominated the market, Lego was burning through cash, and competitors were launching cheaper imitations. Then tragedy struck. In 1960, the Lego warehouse caught fire, destroying their entire wooden toy inventory. Many saw this as the end of the company, but Godfred made a bold decision that seemed crazy at the time. Instead of rebuilding their wooden toy line, he would bet everything on plastic bricks. This gamble nearly killed Lego. For 3 years, the company struggled as traditional toy buyers rejected their plastic building sets. Banks threatened foreclosure, employees worried about their jobs, and industry experts predicted Lego would be forgotten within 5 years. But something unexpected was happening in children's bedrooms around the world. Kids who received Lego sets weren't just building the suggested models and putting them away. They were creating their own designs, combining sets, and playing for hours longer than with traditional toys. Word of mouth began spreading among parents who noticed their children's creativity exploding. The breakthrough moment came in 1963 when Lego introduced a game-changing innovation. They replaced traditional materials with a new plastic compound called ABS. That made their bricks virtually indestructible while maintaining perfect clutch power. Every Lego brick made since 1963 still connects perfectly with bricks made today, creating an expanding universe of possibilities. Sales exploded throughout the 1960s and 70s as Lego became synonymous with creative play. They introduced theme sets, minifigures, and entire Lego worlds that captured children's imaginations globally. But success bred overconfidence, and Lego made decisions that nearly destroyed everything they built. In the 1990s, Lego executives believed they needed to modernize and compete with video games. They launched theme parks, video games, clothing lines, and watches. They created complex electronic toys and abandoned their core building brick philosophy. Within a few years, Lego was losing millions and facing bankruptcy for the second time in their history. The company was literally days away from being sold to competitors when new leadership made a radical decision. Return to the brick. They sold off everything that wasn't core Lego building sets, fired thousands of employees, and refocused entirely on what made them special in the first place. This back-to-basics approach triggered Lego's most incredible transformation yet. Instead of fighting digital entertainment, they embraced it. Lego video games, movies, and digital building platforms expanded their reach while keeping physical bricks at the center of everything. Today's Lego success story includes blockbuster movies earning hundreds of millions, Video games played by millions and building sets that appeal to adults as much as children. They've created communities of fans who spend thousands on rare sets and build massive creations that rival architectural marvels. But here's the most amazing part of LEGO's journey. Their core product hasn't fundamentally changed since 1958. Those same basic bricks that almost bankrupted the company are now the foundation of a global empire. LEGO proved that innovation doesn't always mean abandoning what works. Sometimes it means perfecting it. The LEGO story teaches us that true success often comes from the most unexpected places. A carpenter's desperate attempt to save his furniture business became a global phenomenon. A customer complaint sparked a revolution. A warehouse fire forced a decision that created an empire. Sometimes our biggest setbacks become our greatest breakthroughs. What seemingly simple idea in your life might be the foundation of something extraordinary? The next time you step on a LEGO brick in the dark, remember you're experiencing the legacy of a Danish carpenter who refused to give up on his vision of play.